We're underway. HSBC Sevens Men's World Championship. Pool play. Australia left to right against Spain. 8 teams in this competition. Top 2 out of each pool automatically qualify for the semi-finals. So it's high-stakes stuff right from the get-go. Penalty to Spain early.
Yeah, good defence. They're going to call for the scrum here. The Spanish. Australia going out to that far channel and then got absolutely smoked in between 2 defenders. Great defence, and that's what I was talking about, Rupert, the contact area. That's where they're so good. But what I'm looking forward to in game 1 is the matchup in the forward packs. Both teams are heavily loaded. Henry Hutchinson along with Henry Patterson has been very good, and the young man Ekenyaki. Great balance.
Yeah, Ekenyaki, a nominee for Rookie of the Year in HSBC Sevens on the tight head side of this scrum. And here's number 19 for Laforga for Spain, who's been outstanding for them. Coscuela coming, and here's Paul Pla. Good tackle on Longbottom. Made on Paul Pla. Clear out from Dowling, really well done. There's the turnover for the Aussie Sevens. Hutchison has it. Here's Dowling again. He came up with that clear out on the floor. Gang tackle on him from Laforga and Monteca. Ekenyaki to his captain, Hutchison. Going to kick. Wet conditions here. Ball should slide on and gets up and over the halfway. And in this kind of precipitation, KT, not a bad option.
Oh, it's a great option, I think. And Henry Hutchison, the skipper's the one that brought it forward too. I like that, though, because the Spanish don't normally have a sweeper. Look at this clean out from Australia. Fantastic.
Oh, and there's the weather playing its part. Contested line out from Australia and a knock on from Laforga. You don't see that very often.
One of the things when you do have a bit of rain, it has made the ball a little bit slippier, so you have to have accuracy a lot more. And when you challenge teams, you have to be that little bit more, because they're used to having that warm weather, going a little bit wider. Sometimes you have to squeeze in just a little bit closer.
Crouch!
There you go. Australia got a decent record here.
Bind!
You want to talk about Spain's resurgence in Rugby Sevens.
Sit!
They're going for the 3 straight wins here against Australia on the series. They won just 3 of 33 between 2001 and 24 against Australia in HSBC Sevens. So they are the big improvers in the men's game. Here's Monteca. Good tackle again from Longbottom. They push Spanish back into their own 22 for the first time in this match. Nice break from Laforga. He's got Paul Pla to his right. Patterson got in the passing lane. Longbottom doing a lot of tackling for Australia. Bozal. Bolinches, in fact, up to halfway. Tall player, Bolinches from Valencia. Penalty Spain.
And their rugby IQ is very high, the Spanish outfit. Joseph Serres there, the forward, just locked in the Aussie defender who could not move. And that was Jaden Blake. So they couldn't roll away. It's an easy penalty after they've worked their way out from their own 22. So they're very smart Rugby Sevens team too. And this guy, as you spoke about, one of the top ones.
Yeah, Alejandro Laforga from Madrid. And they're an all-national side, this Spanish team. There aren't sort of enclaves of Spanish rugby. He's from Madrid, Paul Pla and Serres from Barcelona, Manu Moreno from Sevilla. Legaboru is on the bench from Malaga. They're from all over the country. Spanish Sevens rugby under Paco Hernandez really finding talent from all over the land. Laforga gets it away to Coscuela. Monteca to Paul Pla. On-field captain. Senior player in the side, still got plenty of game. No score yet here. This is Pool B. Fiji and New Zealand are also in this group. They're up next. Oh, little chicken wing offload out the back from Bolinches. Went backwards, play on. They're very good at keeping the ball, Spain. They don't mind losing territory as long as they go through their passing game. Now it might open up on Paul Pla on that angle run he likes to do to Laforga. But Australia defending well, just squeezing them slightly now. Can Spain find a way out on the edge? Here's Serres. They were 10th last season overall, Spain. 3rd this season. Big improvers. Laforga, Monteca. That was nice off the deck, keeping it alive. Multiple passes here from this Spanish team. On the edge now for Koskauela. Trying to get on the outside of Turner. Turner can't hold on to him. Gets up, goes again, scores. Spain get the first try in the men's draw in Los Angeles. It was a good one too.
Oh, patient build-up from the Spanish. Wave after wave after wave. Those their players in the mid that finally made a couple of breaks. Look at them here. They get down this near edge. And this is what you want defensively, a one-on-one, speed on speed. Look at the way he's able to just punch through. Koskauela does brilliantly well to finish that off.
Yeah, no slouch Jimmy Turner either. He was the top try scorer for Australia here last year. And Koskauela skipped out of that tackle. From San Sebastian. Beautiful part of the world up in the north of Spain. It's also where Pablo Feju's from, who's here coaching the Germany Sevens team over on pitch 2 in the playoff. Former coach and player, of course, at the Spanish side. Took him to the Olympics in Rio. But can Australia respond here? Ekenyake. Jaden Blake, one of their rookies this season. He's really impressed. Here's Hutchison. He's the experience. Most tackles of any player this season coming into this event. 64 all up across 6 events. Turner. Jimmy Turner gets away. And Jimmy, the Jet, will reply for the Aussie Sevens. Leading try scorer here last year. He's got his first already.
It's the first time they've been able to hold on to the ball. They've had it twice and have knocked it on twice. And then Australia go to the far edge where Hutchinson set the ball up nice and cleanly. Here's the release. And then Jimmy can't stop those jetches. Look at the way he just punches out. He might have missed the tackle. Well, now he gets one back on the Spanish. Oh, yeah, very strong in the legs. Look at him just power through and to put it right under the H.
Yes, Southern Districts Club in Sydney. Jimmy Turner got the try, get them back in the game. The conversion puts them in head as well. So Australia leads Spain 7-5 at the break. Lead at 7-5. Remember, it's cutthroat from the start. Top 2 only go through to semi-finals. No quarters in this top 8 HSBC Sevens World Championship here in Los Angeles. Spain have dropped the ball as Monteka and Australia have it back. This slippery pill out there causing a few issues. Patterson, Blake. Just holds onto the ball. Sets it up for Longbottom. Dowling around the corner. Little double clutch from Longbottom. That was nice. Inside ball to Dowling. And here's Australia's second. It all came from the error. And this Aussie Sevens side are good enough to take full advantage.
That was a defensive try there from Australia. That was Jaden Blake, in fact, jersey number 13. He calls the turnover with his rush defence. Look at this here. He'll come in and then gets on the eye line of Monteka, which causes a turnover. Then he gets up and gets a little bit of effort again. And then the inside pass from Jimmy the Jet. He's been heavily involved. Now Dowling to go through. That's a nice try from Australia.
(12-5). Ben Dowling. That clear out in the first half. The defence there. It's a try. He's having a good game, the 25-year-old. Back underway off the restart is Manu Moreno. Real standout on the series this year. The big tall number 10 out on the edge. He's out there having minutes. They actually started with a few of their big guns on the bench here. The likes of Ramos and Moreno and Edu Lopez. So head coach Hernandez backing some of his less experienced players, but now the likes of Paul Pla carried up. There's Hutchison. Look at him. That is meat and drink for Henry at the breakdown.
Stay back.
Longbottom. Blake to Turner. Been influential. Gets away from another one. Chest pass indoors to Blake. Another pop ball to Dowling. Beautiful one-handed catch. Shoulder height. Longbottom. Bounces it across to Patterson, who plays a bit of soccer. Of course, this is the home of the LA Galaxy here at Dignity Health Sports Park. MLS champions last season. Australia keep ball. Ekenyake. 12-5, they lead it. Turner dummies. Looking to offload it over the top somehow. Came up with the rainbow. And Australia keep it alive.
Release that girl, release.
Long bottom. That long passer here's to Blake. Jaden Blake just trying to put Laforga in a bit of quicksand, but he does well actually. Fronts on tackle, but another pen comes Aussie's way.
I think Aussie here, you can see long bottom saying, let's just slow it all down the head there for long period. You go to the scrum, probably leak off some more time.
Time off.
Nice shot, one-on-one from Laforga against Jaden Blake. Beautiful technique, just lowered him, but unfortunately when he went to go for the ball, wasn't coming through the gate.
We are doing subs.
Hayden Sargent out there on the field for Australia. He's replacing Maurice Longbottom. Henry Patterson's coming to the sideline as well for Ben Dalton. And here they go, the bomb squad for Spain. We got Ramos, Bozal, Lopez, and Legaburu, no less. Players we're used to seeing starting for this Spanish team.
Yeah, the offensive unit will come onto the field, but this is the moment, I think, in this game. Aussie's call here is going to be a long, long, long way back from the Spanish outfit.
Suck him in, suck him in.
They're very good, too, Australia at these set pieces. Very, very good.
You ready?
John Menendez was here, handing out the jerseys, former head coach last night. He's down at the San Diego Legion and MLR these days. Big John. Not so big these days. He's looking pretty fit, got to tell you. There's Hutchison. He's always fit. And they've knocked it on the floor. Well, there you go. Spain have got a chance now.
And it come from one of those guys you spoke about. The co-skip, Juan Ramos, putting the shot on there with ball in hand. You can see the urgency in the body language.
Stay in until scrum is finished. Yeah. Keep the line in light, please. Stay square, okay?
Yeah, Ramos debut in London way back in 2018. Been around the sevens block. Here he is feeding this scrum. 12-5 they trail. 3 minutes to go. More than enough time to come back, but you think they'd want to score first. Gives it to Laforga. Lopez. Legaboru. Adding some energy. But again, Australia bossed the breakdown, and it's Jaden Blake once more.
He's been very good on that edge, hasn't he? Jaden Blake defensively, been very strong.
Decision. We need a decision.
He made his debut.
A scrum call.
In Cape Town just before Christmas.
Yeah, Coach Liam Barry had a lot of raps on him, and he's worked his way in and given him a huge vote of confidence to start this one. And again, Jimmy the Jet, he's been the danger.
He's out of the Randwick club, Jaden Blake. He actually won a premiership shoot shield with the Randwick club. So a lot of these players come through that system. Sydney Club Rugby. That's a pretty high level of footy, that.
The running horses, the green horses there in Randwick. Great club.
Sargent to Blake at pace.
Tackle, release! It's not clear release.
Look for the steal, but told to let go is Laforga.
You know what, they'll have a shot here. I think Henry's going for it. Yeah, that pushes it out to 2 scores. This is a smart play by the skip. Right in front of the post. Push it out to 2 scores. By the time you restart, you'll be down to about a minute.
You got 30 seconds here, wind down the clock.
100%, 22 seconds to go. It's a smart play by skipper Henry Hutchison, and you spoke about how ruthless the setup is.
That's experience, isn't it? Hayden Sargent. Queenslander. Bangs it through the middle. And as you say, KT, smart stuff, 2 scores clear.
Time off, subs.
Oh, not only is it a physically demanding game,
Okay, perfect.
but the mental attrition, not only on the players, but the coaches as well, to send those messages out. You just have to be so aware, because these teams can score from anywhere. A minute, Spain can score 2 times, easy.
Well, they're going to snap back-to-back defeats against Spain on the series here, Australia, if they can finish this one off.
Welcome.
Well, they're just waiting for the shot clock to come up on the scoreboard to see how long they've got before they have to restart. So here we go.
Sorry?
Time's on.
You're waiting for what? Good to go? Okay. Time back on.
Well, the clock was ticking during all that. I think Henry Hutchison and Hayden Sargent are asking the referee If time was off, why was the clock ticking?
What they're asking is how long do they have after they made the penalty?
To know what time we have left. Rachel, you know it?
Well, you've got 30 seconds.
And that's what they're asking because the shot clock wasn't up. So they want to eke every single second off it. Here we go, 30 seconds.
Okay, there you have 10 seconds.
So, yeah, basically what Australia are trying to do here is drain a full minute off the clock. And it feels like a bit of a go slow, but, hey, they're well within their rights to do it. And the 2 scores clear. They're in no hurry, and they go long. Lopez has it. It's been an intelligent display from Australia. Having conceded first in this game, got themselves in front by 2 points at the break, and just come out in the second half and pretty much done everything right, even without the ball. Nice run here from Anton Legabordu. Gonzalez on the chase. Legabordu in and away. Oh, does nicely to Trevidic. Might finish with a flourish. Here they will do. Oh, it's a good score. It's a really, really good try.
Okay.
And we've still got some seconds on the clock here. So kick the conversion, come back, restart.
No, the time of the conversion, so they have a restart. If they took the restart, time was done. They said, no, we don't want the conversion. We want to have a go. Both smart play from both teams, Roops.
We need him to come back.
Quite right. So you can do that, turn it down. Try scorer tells the referee, we don't want to kick it goal, we want the restart. Now it all comes down to this, they need the ball back. 5 points the difference. Geez, this game can swing on a dime, can't it? Ramos sends it high, maybe a bit too far though. Might work out for Lopez, loose ball. Is that a knock-on? It might be, but that might bring it to an end. A knock-on's probably enough for Australia. It is. Time runs out on Spain. Australia hold on.